with you this morning. It's also good when I get my camera turned on the feed there so you can see me and not just a blank screen. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a wonderfully safe 4th of July celebrations yesterday, whatever you did, and that you took care of yourself. And I look forward to getting a chance to breathe together and sing together and get our voices going together this morning. So I want to invite you wherever you are to come to a comfortable position. Inhale, exhale it out. One more time, inhale through your nose. Exhale it back out. Would you reach up with both arms, palms to the ceiling, exhale out. Inhale it back in. And let's do that again. Exhale it out, please. And inhale it in. Remember, what we're doing is just activating that parasympathetic system in our bodies here, lowering our anxiety and boosting those feel-good toxins in our bodies there to get us ready to sing. Let's take our hands now and stretch out. And a big hug. In and out one more time. And a hug in. Shake your head yes. You know how this always feels good. Shake your head no. Take your time there. A little more yes. Fabulous. Let's get some vocalizing going here. We're going to start in F major, which is the middle of our range, and we're going to move down first and then back up. Can you first just start with some motorboat sounds there, as though you're on your lake enjoying the beautiful weather. Ready, and... Fabulous there. So now that you've got your voice going that way, let's go back up here and now sing, oh, what a beautiful day, and oh, what a beautiful day, oh, what a beautiful day, oh, what a beautiful day, oh, what a beautiful day. Let that air in. Oh, what a beautiful day. Joyful sounds. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful day. Two more. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful day. Great. So let's jump back into our exploration of America here. My country, 'tis of thee. I want to read you first a quote by Samuel F. Smith, who is the person that we recognize for writing the version of America that we know. Sound sweeps wildly o'er the land. It echoes from each mountaintop, the anthem of the free. It snaps the chain that sin has forged. It sings for liberty. And as I told you in the last couple of days, we explored one of the things about Samuel F. Smith was he really was one who fought for many movements there. So he was an abolitionist, so he really worked or spoke out and wrote songs in opposition of slavery and other social movements of the time. He did have his one fatal flaw, as many people do, and his was the women's suffrage movement, which we explored yesterday. But this song, America, in his mind, was part of a movement to, make America more open to all people. So what we want to do today is look at two of the stanzas that he wrote that are very familiar to us, what we consider the first and the last stanza, and then I want to introduce you to two stanzas written by Henry Van Dyke, which really explore the beauty of the terrain. So let's sing this first stanza together. 2, 3. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I stanza, Our Father's God to thee. We're going to take it up a step. So those are verses that you know. Here are the two by Henry Van Dyke that you may not know. We love thine inland seas, thy groves and giant trees, thy rolling plains, thy rivers mighty sweep, the mystic canyons deep, thy mountains wild and steep, all thy domains. So you can tell it's older language, but it really speaks to the beauty of our nation. So let's sing. 1, 2, 3. We love thine inland seas, thy groves and giant trees, thy rolling plains, thy rivers mighty sweep, the mystic canyons deep, thy mountains wild and steep, all thy domains. And the last stanza, thy silver eastern strands, thy golden gate that stands fronting the west, thy glory Southland fair, thy north sweet crystal air, all and beyond compare, we love thee best. Beautiful, beautiful imagery about the beauty of the American landscape. We know there are many things that we're working on in our country socially and interculturally, but I think one thing that we can all agree on is the beautiful, vast beauty and the grandeur of the American terrain. We're going to continue to look at songs that come from a patriotic standpoint from a different perspective. So the next 2 days, I'll introduce you to a song that was written for the National Peace Jubilee in 1869, and then we'll relearn one that's familiar to many of us that comes to us from our friends from Finland there, John Sibelius. They're a wonderful tune that we'll explore this week. We also get to episode number 100 this week, and so when we get to episode 100, we'll talk about what's in store for Take 5 going forward. So I hope you have a beautiful day, friends, that you take care of yourselves, be well, enjoy the weather outside, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another episode of Take 5. Bye-bye. Thy flag